Welcome back, everyone. This is how I harvest my okra. So what I usually do is that I just harvested this one, so I will leave these ones for tomorrow. Actually, this one's for tomorrow. Maybe after 3 days, this one might have been in a very good size. So what I usually do these days is that I only harvest the bigger ones, and then I make sure that I'm harvesting them. Let's say early in the morning to the client or late afternoon. If I have a very big order, I harvest at night, let's say around um 3 to 6 is where I start the harvest, and then I will finish up early in the morning so that my clients can get a very fresh okra. So the best thing which I can advise people who are into okra farming is that the mistake which I used to do is that I would harvest everything so that the day when I'm coming for harvest, I can really know, or okay, this field was never touched, so I just harvest everything. So I was doing that mistake, but the client which I'm selling my okra to at town, they really love even these small okras, because people believe that fresh small okras are still fresh, like it's even doubtable. So what I now do is that I harvest, let's say, a finger size, you see this one, and then tomorrow I will have to harvest this one. It's a very kind of like a very hard work to do, but like at the end of the day it's worth it even on my side, because I'm able to fill up a crate so simple than harvesting everything. You see this one tomorrow will be a bigger size. So when I have a bigger order, I harvest today, and then let's say later on today, and then tomorrow early morning. So that's one of the best thing which you can also do. And the other thing which is really hard and tricky is that when you are starting, your okra will be, let's say, they will start with producing okra when they are just even above your knee level. So if you check here now, my okra are even taller. Some are even growing taller than me. So the thing is that when you are still starting, you'll be having less harvest. So make sure that you push those orders, because with what I do, I sell my okra to people in town who are selling to people who are reselling. Actually, I sell to people who sell okra. So the thing is that when you are still starting, there's a very high possibility that the okra which you'll be harvesting every day or every 2 days is so less. So with those ones, I was selling them in my community. I was moving around sometimes because like I had to make money. So at first you will be so unable to sell to your market, even if you are selling to Joburg market, to those bigger markets. At first you will be having less okra. So with those likes of okra, you will have to build like a relationship with people that you are reliable, you have good fresh okra. So it's kind of like a bit hard when you are still studying, when you're still starting, because you will always be having small okras, which maybe, let's say, today you are only able to fill 20-liter bucket, and then you can't sell to a person who resell to the market. So with those little okra, try to build a relationship, and the other thing which I really did in my town is that I proved to them that I will be able to pro to be harvesting and giving them the okra every now and then. So what I found out is that in the market around, especially in two towns, they usually get okra from Monday and Thursday. I don't know if there's one big farmer who have introduced that method. So usually you find that they get them okra on Monday and on Thursday. To me, I proved to them that I can give them okra every now and then. They just have to give me a call, I'll be there. So with that, it opened up a very good relationship with them, because some of them, they run their business like they're not really straight. With they're not really straight is that you will find a person selling okra. They could see that the okra it's about to finish, They will only call me within 2 hours that, can you please give me okra? My okra is running out. So I gave them that assurance that I will be able to supply them every time. I will be so reliable. And the other thing is that, which I really tried to build, it was that whenever they want something, I will be there, and I'm on time. I'm always on time. With that on time partner, it shows that you are so reliable, because like what they really don't want is to go to town and to be disappointed by the supplier. So I made sure that I'm a very good reliable supplier. I can supply them every now and then, and every time they need okra, I'm there. So that relationship have just replaced other farmers who were working with those people before me. So I did do my best to give them quality okra. I don't compromise. If I see that this okra doesn't look good in just naked eyes, I won't even give it to them. I harvest everything. I then double check before I supply. For me to be doing that is that they should know that this guy bring fresh okra, because what they usually do is that if I'm giving them an attractive okra, even the clients who are in town won't buy. So I have to over deliver. Sometimes I even give them extra just to build that relationship, because those people, they calculate every cent and they have to make money on their side. So sometimes I give them extra just to build that connected relationship, because with me on this side, I've already made profit. I've already made profit. What's left is for me to be selling. So those type of small things, it does matter to them, because there will be a time where you are unable to sell your okra in this way. Now, because I supply people who are in town, there is a high chance someone just drive by to them. So imagine that person is just driving by to them, and then he offered them at a lower price. So imagine, it means because my relationship with them is not really that strong. It means that person might take my spot, and then I won't be able to deliver those people because someone just drove by and sold them at a lower price. So do your best to be reliable. I mean, to be so reliable to them. They know that if I'm calling this person will come with the product. So that like you will beat the competition, because the competition is really strong and it's really tough. Even myself, the time I went to them and introduced myself, there was someone who was applying, so I took that spot. And when I took that spot, I have to over deliver. Yes, sometimes you might feel like, oh, but like I'm kind of like losing a little bit of money. And then I give them, I drive every time they shout that the stock is running out. Yes, but like when time goes on, they always know that there's this person who have okra. Let me just call and check if the person have like a crops. So you won't be able to struggle to sell in the long run. At first, yes, you will be like trying to maneuver the market to get in the market, but once you in the market, just make sure that you treat those people right. They will also treat you right, because like the if you have a very good strong brand out there, those people, you won't be even struggling to sell. So my thing was that in 2026 I will do my best to be on people who resell at town good books, so that like even when I have like something small, like even chilies, something, they will be buying, you see. So you just have to prove it to them that you will deliver. When they say they open their markets at 8, you are there before them. Because like imagine you are late, then some clients they're passing by. There might be a very small chance where another farmer is driving past by, trying to sell to them, and they will buy because they have to run their business. So the thing is that try your level best to be a reliable supplier, you will win.